Oh, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922 with this week's Bleach chapter review and rant. No, I'm gonna try not to. This is Bleach chapter 458. Oh boy. Okay. When I first read this chapter, I was really pissed off. I'm sorry. I was really pissed off because of the way it went. Basically, how the chapter starts, we have Ginjo falling down. Ginjo, he's falling down, and he's like, oh, he falls down on the ground. And Ichigo's like, oh, what's the story? Are you okay? I'm still with you, and he was saying basically that I'm not with Tsukishima. I'm not turned. I haven't been turned. So, okay, that happens. You have a conversation there, and then out of nowhere comes Uryu. And Ichigo's looking at Uryu, and he says, he's on the defensive. He's like, Uryu's saying, come to me. And he's like, I don't believe you. You're wrong. I can't come to you. No, he's been very defensive. And he's like, and then Uryu screams at him, and he says, Kurosaki, the guy behind you is the one who attacked me. And it's Ginjo. And he attacks Ichigo. And then Tsukishima goes behind Uryu and attacks him, and then Ginjo does this. You hear him laughing. He has a big one page with him laughing, and then we're left with, and then Ginjo's basically explaining to Ichigo, Tsukishima attacked me twice, and that returned me to normal. It returned me to normal. So that's what happened, and then it ends with Ginjo saying, "Oh, time to relieve you of your Fullbring." And then the last page, you see, I guess it's Ginjo's sword stabbing Ichigo in the chest, and it says, "Zero hope" on the bottom of the page, last page. "Zero hope, end of all bonds." And I guess that's the name of the chapter, because it's at 458. End of all bonds. When I first read this chapter, I was so fucking pissed off. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to purchase a shotgun, I'm going to go to Japan, and I'm going to shoot Kubo in the face! But, I've calmed down. Listen, anybody who's come to my channel, you realize something? I've subscribed to Phone999. He made a good point on the first 20 chapters of the show about the backgrounds, about how Kubo did in the beginning, his roots, the way he made the show in the beginning, and it was great, it was fantastic. And now we're here where it's like, where are those first 20 chapters? Where is the excitement? Here is something to know. Now, I'm going to give this 3 out of 5 hollow icons, but I'm on the watch of what Kubo does next. And I just realized something. Something very scary and very strange. They're all behind it. So the name of this video is going to be Bleach 458 Review. 458 review, end of all bonds. It's a trap. Because if what Uryu said in that chapter is correct, then that means the person who attacked him, you ready for this? Is Ginjo. It wasn't Tsukishima. That explains the whole thing. You know what this means? The whole thing was just a big setup. Ginjo, Tsukishima, and the Fullbringers were setting up Ichigo so they could take away his powers. Give him his powers back and take him away. Like I said before, when I first read this chapter, I was pissed. But then I looked at Manga Reader Z, and he said it was a good chapter, and I'm thinking to myself, where should I lie with this? Where do I go with this? It's very difficult for me right now to go. But you know what? The more I think about it, Ichigo's been in this situation before. I mean, when he was fighting Ukiura, he got in the chest. He got seriously wounded. So right now, Kubo has put it to the side of saying, alright, you're going to get somebody coming in here because Ichigo's in dire straits now again. And I think that's why some people don't like Bleach. It's because the way Kubo is presenting Ichigo. Presenting him as being paranoid and crazy, like, acting like a pussy. You look at Luffy, no. You look at Naruto, no, they're not acting like that. So, final thoughts? To get more views on this, I'm going to say that this was a trap. Kind of stupid the way you look at Ginjo now. He's like, now he really is Aizen. He really is. And you know what? Margarita C said it in his video. I told you so! I told you so! I told you so! Well, he told us. And you know what? I should have known. You know what he should have done? The moment he trained with Ginjo, the moment Ginjo was training, was being violent towards him and slashing his eyes, I should have said, you know what? This motherfucker is an idiot. This motherfucker should be killed. Ginjo, I don't trust you. You're a son of a bitch, and you are now in the league of assholes. The league of Aizen. That's how it goes. But anyway, that's my review. That's my review / rant. I'm going to give this a chance because you know what? Kubo now has no choice but to bring in somebody who's going to save Ichigo and solve the situation to the point where it's okay. But like I said before, Kubo does it differently than the other guys. So I'm going to give him a shot. But Phone999, I subscribe to you, and this is what I have to say. I agree with you 100%. Those 20 chapters, Kubo's got to get those back. He's got to bring us back to that background feeling. Maybe when this is over, he'll bring us to the Soul Society, and we'll get some good action going on. Okay, so 3 out of 5 hollow icons. We will see how this goes. Alright, my friends? It's been Bankai 922. See you guys later.